The lesson.
Oh yeah.
When the Kerser 360 battle happened, were you already a fan of Kerser by then and you were right tuned in, or?
I think that's when, so I was exposed to both of them at the same time, I would say. So I was, I'd heard 360 on the radio and I liked a lot of his radio hits, like, I can't even remember what they're called. I'm not sure, it's so long ago. But yeah, I liked a bit of his stuff, and then this new guy comes out of nowhere with like this independent fuck you attitude, and I really gravitated towards that much more. And that's when I started discovering a little bit about the Kerser and the 360 thing, and that's when I just liked the rebellious energy of, because everyone, I went to a public school, everyone liked 360, but I was like, no, I like this other guy, man. I reckon he's got it. I reckon he has the energy you need. And I was very much a Kerser fan straight from the onset, as soon as I kind of discovered more about him. But I do think that 360 lying down in the gutter with a stupid hat on was very funny. But I was right in the middle in high school during the Kerser versus 360. Like, everyone had a team, everyone had an opinion. I was right in that little cultural moment in the heart of it. And I remember that 360 had a CD signing at Southland, which was our nearest shopping centre.
Yeah.
And my mate was a really big fan and he wanted me to come, and I was like, yeah, I'll come. I've never been to a signing at all, so I'll come and check it out. So but me being a shit stirrer, I thought, well, I gotta mess around with this massive event. And this is before I'd even started doing online stuff. This was just to amuse me personally. I ended up taking a Kerser CD. I took the Nebulizer there, and this is in front of about 400 people lined up to meet 360. You go up on stage, he signs your thing, you take a photo, you go away. So I got up on stage, and you had to buy a 360 CD to get it from JB Hi-Fi. So I had my 60 CD, got him to sign it, and then as they were doing the photo, I pulled out the Nebulizer and gave the thumbs up just behind 60's head, and the whole crowd just got really angry at me, and he wasn't looking at me, so he was just really confused. He thought there was a fight in the crowd or something. He's like, oh, what's going on? But everyone's yelling at me. Looks like they're yelling at him. I'm just giving the thumbs up with this Nebulizer CD, and then he turns around and put it back in my bag, and I was like, thanks, man, and walked away. And that was like before I'd even started online stuff, and looking back on that, I was like, well, that was comedy. I just didn't film it, So that was a bit of fun. I have that photo somewhere. It must be on one of my old phones.
And then, so was that, like, for example, that moment, was that before or after the Kerser 360 battle? Like, do you remember sitting down and, like, when you watched it for the first time?
That might have been after. It was whenever 360, he must have just released his album. So I guess that would have been after.
I'm going to guess, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm not
we're
too sure.
talking like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
When you did watch the battle, do you remember what your first impressions were? And I mean, once again, classic battle. Who do you think took it?
I think my favorite part of the battle wasn't the battle itself. My favorite part was the lead up and the energy of who do you think's going to win. And 60 made this video of him with a stupid hat talking shit, and then Kerser would make one, and then rap tag was a thing as well. Just getting involved in the whole energy and the storyline of it. It's like again, I saw the Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather fight. The best part was before the fight, when everyone was arguing and the energy of who's going to win and the promo and this and that. That was my favorite part about the Kerser 360. I think that's what really made it magic, was that everyone it was a cultural moment for a minute there. But I think that the battle itself, I think Kerser got it, but again, very close. But then I think, career-wise, I think he's stood the test of time as well.
The lesson.
Oh yeah.